Golden key number 7, warm-ups. This warm-up exercise will help you get into a state of channeling and creative flow, while at the same time working with the creative part of your brain. So let's begin. Pick an object in the room or person you know. Then list all the words that come to your mind quickly and without thinking. They don't all have to be about the main object. And for example, the first one usually is about the main object, and then that word will make you think of another word. Now take those words and write random sentences with them. Try to have them in fours, so either 4, 8, or 12 sentences. Let's say you have 8. Arrange the sentences into 2 groups of 4s by deciding which ones make the most sense to go together. At the end, see what you've done and perhaps put a couple chords to them. And voila, you have a couple verses. It doesn't matter if they make much sense. You should be in a creative writing space at this point, and you should be feeling a sense of accomplishment, as we all do once we've created something, because before it didn't exist. Take a look at my example. I started with radio. And I also made my sentences rhyme, which gets the rhyming muscle going, but you don't have to. So I started with the word radio, and then the word block popped in my mind, and then knob, and then dial, and then show, and then can, and then I thought of the word worm, and then fish, and then boat, and that's where I stopped. So I took each word and made a sentence for it. Block, we block ourselves. Knob, turning the knobs of fate. Dial, to dial murder in the sun. Show, showing what awaits. Can we survive this world? Worm, or will worms be what's left? Fish, fishing for answers. Boat, in a boat, on a quest. Now what is great about this exercise is that the words you use can have more than one meaning and can be used as different parts of speech. For example, I use can, and I don't know how I jumped from show to can, but it just popped in my head. So I was thinking originally a can as a noun, like a can of beans or a can of worms, but I used it as a verb. Can we survive this world? Give this exercise a try and feel free to let me know how it worked for you in the discussions. Remember, this is to get you in a state of creative flow. So once you do this exercise, and whether you use what comes out or not, whatever you write from that point forward should come through a lot easier.